All good? Excellent. Brilliant. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur, the world famous home of the Spurs. My name's John, and I'm going to be leading the tour with our very, very special guest. And I hope you have an amazing time. Is this anyone's first visit to the stadium and the shop? Brilliant. Well, for those first visit, this is the largest club retail store in Europe, and if you've not had a chance to look around, do so after the tour, because it's got some amazing stuff to look at. And looking around, of course, with Ossie being our special guest, I guess most of you have all been to White Hart Lane? Well, of course. So, just to maybe orientate yourselves, imagine White Hart Lane still here. If you had come out of the church directly opposite, St Francis Church, looking straight across the high road, you'd be looking right down the middle of Bill Nicholson Way, and those big famous black gates will be running just across here, like this. So that means the new shop and the stadium have been built overlapping Old White Hart Lane, where of course we had such fantastic memories. And of course our special guest Ossie brought a lot of those memories to White Hart Lane. Now I don't know where you were, if you can remember. Some of you may be a little bit young, so you won't have even been born, but we were all shocked in 1978. We watched the World Cup in Argentina, all the ticker taping. It was an amazing sort of tournament, and then a few weeks later, Tottenham have signed 2 Argentinians. World Cup, impossible, but it wasn't. It was true, and of course, one of them was that our great friend Ossie Ardiles. He not only was a brilliant player for us, he was our manager, of course, for a time, as you know, and has since been our club ambassador. So does a huge amount of work. So why don't we waste no more time and bring out our very, very special guest. Will you please welcome, oh sorry, before that, Nick is also here. Where's Nick? Nick's just helping us out. Better get an introduction in for him. So let's waste no much time and bring out our very special guest. Will you please put your hands together and welcome Ossie Ardiles!
Hello everybody. I hope that we're going to have a great time. In 1978 we arrived with Ricky Villa here. Some of you, the other ones, they will remember that. Then I like the place so much that I stay here. I'm still here. They try to kick me out, but Ricky, after 5 years, he come back and live in Argentina and so on. But a very big surprise for you, Ricky is visiting me in my house. So I said, well, we have this tour, so he's here right now with us. So Ricky,
brilliant.
Mr. Ricky Villa!
Whoa!
I speak good Spanish, you know. I never speak good English, so I feel sorry, because when I come in here and meet all of you, I wish to speak good English, but it's not possible. But for me, it's a great honor to be here and meet Spurs supporters.
And we're delighted to say that Ricky's wife is also with us as well today. So, brilliant. So we're gonna, before we get started, we're gonna show you a very nice video to get you in the mood. It goes very quickly, but you're gonna have to watch, and you're gonna see 2 amazing goals. One at Old Trafford and one at Wembley. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Last week, as we had to work without the UEFA Cup for a day, because there was a lunch for all the boys from 84.
Where do you normally sit from? Over there, and there's over there as well.
Oh yeah.
Nice job. That wasn't very well. These new guys are the new ones.
Plenty of seats here, of
Same,
course.
same price, so you come here.
Yes, I've done it myself. Yeah. Okay, so everyone hear me okay? Yeah. So here we are. What do you think?
Wow.
Amazing. That's good. Yeah. Well, it is pretty impressive. We have, we have the two-pitch system where we have the grass pitch on top that you can see, and then around sort of 2 meters, 1.8 meters below is another surface that we have NFL, we have concerts, boxing, etc. So the grass pitch has the ability to move and go under the south stand. So we are in the state-of-the-art stadium. We're on the west side, the north and the east. There's some subtle differences, but as Ossie said, we do call it the beating heart of the stadium. Is the south stand. It holds 17,500 people. It's the largest single-tier stand in the United Kingdom. It's really built and copying the Borussia Dortmund yellow wall of sound. They're a little bit bigger, but as Ossie said, it's the real. When it gets going, the noise is pretty incredible. The whole stadium has got a great atmosphere. I'm sure a lot of you have been to matches, so you'll know. We know White Hart Lane had a fabulous atmosphere, even though it only had 36,000 in the last few seasons, but it still generated a lot of noise. The chairman and the fans were really concerned about the new stadium, because a lot of clubs, sorry, he's an Argentinian club.
I support San
Yeah, a lot of clubs build new stadiums. The atmosphere is not as good as their old stadium. So two things happened here, really, which the chairman and the design team, the fans were delighted. That is, look how close the seats are to the pitch. We're on the west side here. We've got the technical area, but the north and the east and the south, they're almost like within touching distance of the front row of the seats. Compare that to the other stadiums, and a lot of clubs build in London certainly, and compare that to the atmosphere. Some clubs build a new stadium and the atmosphere is not very good. I mean, an example of that is not too far from so two things happen.
You mentioned the shopping centre.
Exactly. So apart from having the seats close to the pitch, they put us panels underneath the roof to keep the noise in. So we're going to try an experiment. We need to.
Yeah, go for it.
Super. Take it.
Did you shake hands with him?
No.
No?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to later on.
Huh?
Nice.
You want to get that? You get the feel of the ground already.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just better to go and if we get told, you don't get scared.
Thank God Revolution's coming.
Oh, good.
So the tunnel club seats are just behind where you see how close, what Ossie was saying, how close they are to the bench, substitutes where you guys are. And look, the front row is right behind. So that's another reason. Attraction. If you don't mind getting rid of £49,000 for the first season.
Big problem. You can see when you are here, you can see why Angie is only lying. You are here, you can be low.
Yeah.
So you need to be, not only Angie, but all the managers.
Technical.
And this is where Angie sits. Angie would, well, should be sitting here. Manager. Yeah, but he never, as you know, he never